Now, when talking about EV penetration, Norway is one of the countries globally that is seeing a huge, of course, penetration of EV. I mean, according to the Norwegian Road Federation, Norway for the year 2022, they saw 79% or over 79% of sales or car sales in Norway being electric vehicles or BEV, which is something that, of course, it is exciting to see that, of course, our favorite stock, NEO, it is also selling their cars there. I mean, you will know that Norway, it is the very first destination outside of China where we saw NEO selling their cars. So this is something that is incredible, and it does not surprise me because, ladies and gents, in terms of the EV penetration or EV adaptation, Norway is one of the best, or it's one of the top in the list of those that are seeing quite a number of EV vehicles on the streets or on the roads of Norway. Now, with that, ladies and gents, today we just got wonderful news of saying that one of the taxi companies, or one of the taxi fleet companies in Oslo, just went on and did a deal with NEO, or they did a very good deal with NEO. This Oslo taxi company, ladies and gents, they have a portfolio of around 13,000 of course vehicles, which makes it so interesting to say them, of course, choosing NEO as the company they will use for their taxis, which is something that is incredible. Now, as I've said, you'll know that this is very important because apparently the report states that by next year November, or by November of 2024, all taxis in Oslo must be electric vehicles, or should be electric vehicles, which makes or put NEO at a very comfortable place because chances are very high that most of their, of course, electric vehicles, or most of the cars that this Oslo company in the long term that they'll be using is, of course, the NEO cars, which makes it very interesting and will obviously make NEO to continue seeing a revenue growth in Oslo. Otherwise, before I forget that, so you already know that this video is just an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice video. I really appreciate if you can just hit the likes button if you are enjoying this content or this video that I'm giving you about, of course, Oslo taxi choosing NEO as the car that they will use, or they will be using mostly probably in the next purchases as Oslo moves into 100% of EV adaptation when it comes to, of course, their taxis, or all of the Oslo taxis being EVs by November of next year. So I'm very excited about this, and if you like I said, hit the like button, comment and subscribe, because on this channel NEO is one of the stocks that I talk a lot about because I believe in the fundamentals and the future prospects, and I believe that those that persevere, those that are loading the boat, remaining calm during these times, they'll definitely be rewarded. So without wasting any more of your time, I was excited when I read about this new deal that, of course, Oslo taxi company chose NEO as the company that they will go for. Now, the reason why obviously they chose NEO, or one of the main reasons why they chose NEO, according to the report, is that NEO offers, of course, battery swapping station, or bus, which is battery as a service, which entails those that buy the NEO cars to enjoy swapping the batteries in their car rather than going to a normal charging stations and charge their car, which takes a bit of time, right? So this is one of the main reasons why this Oslo taxi fleet company sort of like chose NEO as the company that they are going to work with going forward. So I was very excited when, of course, I read this report, or I saw this report, which makes me to see that it won't be very long when we see most of the companies, or majority of the EV companies, coming and also want to do partnerships. I mean, there's a current, of course, NEO and Mercedes-Benz, of course, partnership that is rumoring around, and chances are that partnership will be announced sometime in September during, of course, an event taking place in Munich. So I'm very excited about the fact that other automakers and other companies, they are seeing, of course, a bright future onto NEO, which is why they are doing strategic partnerships with NEO. This makes me to be really excited, because this partnership for this Oslo Taxi Association, ladies and gents, it is definitely going to boost the deliveries that we see on NEO on a month to month, especially looking at the fact that Oslo by November of next year, they plan to have, or to see, 100% of their taxis being electric vehicles. So this is a good deal. This is a massive deal for NIO, and I suppose we are going to see more countries or more cities, of course, coming in and wanting to use EV cars like NIO because they offer convenience over the other, of course, EV competitors. Because, like I said, what makes NIO to be special is their battery swapping station technology, which they offers to those that subscribe to bus or battery as a service. Which the fact that we are seeing that it was one of the reasons why this Oslo taxi company or Oslo taxi fleet company chose NIO was because of it. Just as to show you the benefits that people see into battery swapping station or into these battery swapping stations that NIO is not only deploying in China but it also in Europe. So I'm very excited about this deal, and I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. Otherwise, I know with the battery swapping station, you will know that NIO at the moment, I think today they've reached over, or they currently have over 1,000 or around 1,700 battery swapping station globally, and that is of course in China and the 5, of course, countries or European countries where they are currently selling their cars. They have 1,700, and you will know that by the end of this year, NIO plans to have 2,300 battery swapping stations. They are also aggressively deploying these battery swapping stations, which personally I still think they will get to the target, because on a monthly basis right now they are of course deploying over around 100 battery swapping station on a monthly basis, which is something that is so great and something that makes me to be really excited, because ladies and gents, the more they deploy these battery swapping station is the more convenience they will offer to those that buy the NIO cars. So I'm very excited, and the fact that we saw this Oslo taxi company choosing NIO makes me, or it just has to show you one of the good things, one of the good signs why NIO it is a very good long-term stock. I know for now we might not be seeing, or there might be some other retail investors that don't see the potential that lies within this NIO stock, but personally I believe that this is a company that is not only doing well, or that is not expected to do very well by us analysts. Even other companies outside, they are seeing the potential that lies within this NIO stock, or this NIO as a company, which makes me to be really excited. I mean, as I've said, one of the deals that I think when that deal gets to be announced, it will be lights out for this stock. It is the NIO and Mercedes-Benz, of course, a partnership or a deal which is said to be announced, or rumors are saying it will be announced on the Munich, of course, event, which is to take place beginning of September. So I'm very excited about this kind of news, and I believe that we are going to see more partnership coming from other companies wanting to use this kind of infrastructure that NIO provides. I mean, this NIO CEO, I think somewhere in the Q1, they said that they are looking into, of course, partnering, or they are looking, or their doors are open when it comes to partnering with other companies to use their battery swapping station technology, which that alone in itself, ladies and gents, it is another model of NIO that will generate some good revenues for NIO, because ladies and gents, you'll know that those discounts that NIO used to provide previously of offering 6 swaps to those that buy the NIO cars, they've scrapped that away, and obviously people are now going to be, or those that are using bus and buying NIO cars, they have to pay the subscription, which ladies and gents contribute to the kind of revenues that NIO generates each and every quarter, which makes it so interesting. Otherwise, I'm very excited, and I know share price wise NIO might be trading where most of the investors don't want to see it, but long term this is a company which is expected, or which will do very well. Otherwise, I make tons and tons of stock market investing videos, and if you think that this video was amazing, please don't forget to hit the like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And before you buy NIO for the very first time, please do make sure that you do your own due diligence so that at least you can be comfortable as you are investing onto this NIO stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.